Oi. This is Ceaseless Discharge. Hello? Anyone? Have I got Twitch open? I mean, people say they can see me, so that's good. Yeah, there I am. I can see that I'm live. I mean, people say they can see me. There we go. We've got sound coming through the stream. It's all good. Welcome to the long-awaited Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the Chamber of Secrets playthrough. We're back in the world of Harry Potter PS1. It's very exciting. This game I have hardly played, actually. I think I played it a little bit at a friend's house and stuff, but I've never had a save file. So most of it.
Hello, Ceaseless Discharge.
Stephen Scodes, happy birthday!
Glad I can make it to a live stream again. Lovely to see you and the Walrus clan again.
Thank you, Stephen. It's $5 of your money that you've just given to us on what I believe is your birthday, right? Happy birthday, Stephen. Everyone in the chat, wish Stephen a happy birthday. Yeah, most of this game I am unfamiliar with, certainly in the kind of detailed level. So I'm really, really excited to do this, to play it properly. Yeah, we're not gonna go for 100% as we go through the game, because I believe this game at the end allows you to go back to previous levels and like grab wizard's cards and stuff that you missed. So basically, we'll get what we can, but given that I don't know this game inside out, I'm gonna like miss one or two along the way. So I'm not gonna let that bother me. You know, I'm not gonna set out going, I'm gonna 100% this, because then if I miss a card, I'll feel like really annoyed about it. So we're gonna not 100% it, and then maybe at the end you can like use Colin Creevey's photo album to go back and replay levels. So then we could think about 100%ing it. Also, I did a test recording just before we went live, and strictly speaking, the resolution is a bit stretched or squashed actually, because the emulator that I'm running it in is like doing it in proper 16:9 like widescreen, without warping it. It's like worked out how to make it the right proportions, but just that wide. And then the screen that we've got set up squashes that down into a 4:3, so that's why it looks a bit warped. But it doesn't matter. We'll go with it for now. It's not that noticeable. And then for next time, I'll work on messing with the emulator resolution. But I didn't want to start doing that now and then suddenly have it like stop working, so I just didn't think it was worth it. Thank you, Stephen, by the way, as well, for also subscribing by Twitch Prime. Currently on a 2-month streak. Go you, Stephen. Today is my 23rd birthday. Well, happy birthday, Stephen. The real Michael B just subscribed. Or the Realm Michael B. Thank you very much for the subscription. Oh no, I forgot to do the stream details. Sometimes I forget that, and sometimes I don't. That's annoying. Well, I'll change that right now then. Jesus. Peter went live with Stardew Valley. People are going to be very disappointed when they turn up and there's no Stardew here for them. All these subscriptions coming through. I'm going to have to catch up on those. But first, Mr. Botter returns. Changing the stream details because I'm a big dumb face. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Thrilling viewing, is it not? Oh, there goes the mouse. And finally, game name, Chamber of Secrets. There we go. We're good. We're sorted. Thanks for the heads up. Who was that? I think it was Carrie. Let me just check that it's all... I've not spelled anything wrong. Yeah, it's all good. Just once in a blue moon, I still forget to do that. Anyway, we're sorted. It's all done. Wouldn't be a Peter stream without some kind of... it wouldn't be a ceaseless discharge stream. Right, loads of subscriptions coming through. Don't know what was warranted that, other than the excellent content that we put out. So let me catch up on those. Mills Derp subscribed. You've been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you very much indeed. The Stunkler subscribed. Has been subscribed for 6 months. And you've got a Gold Billy now. Gold Billy badge. First time saying something, but thanks for the last 6 months. You guys have legit helped with my mental health while I've been isolated. Can't say thanks enough for that. Honestly, keep up the wonderful work. Well, it's very nice to hear. And all the best to you, the Stunkler, and anyone else who's having some sad times or some anxious times. You know, it happens to the best of us. Ace Sandwich, subscribed via Twitch Prime. Thank you very much indeed. You're the acest of sandwiches. Bioshock_player, subscribed at tier 1. Welcome to the Walrus Clan, Bioshock player. Bioshock's pretty good. I like that. Shaylithia, I think, subscribed at tier 1. 6 month subscription there. That's a Gold Billy. Boom. That's all my celebration noises. En Barlam, a long time, a familiar name, En Barlam. Subscribed for 5 months on a 5-month streak. Best 5 months of my life is the accompanying message. Fantastic. I think that's everyone. We're up to date. We're ready for some HP. Ahoy. It's Ceaseless Discharge. Oh, and Bioshock player says, hey TP, I leave for my first year at uni tomorrow. I'm nervous.
Ahoy,
Any
Mr.
advice?
Discharge. It's nice that this is becoming a cliche, but I just wanted to thank you, to you and Ben, for all of the entertainment since the name redacted days. Also, sorry again for the name of I'm not sorry.
Thank you, Sax So Low, for that, for those kind words. Very nice. I'm glad that you've been entertained for all that time. Very nice to hear. You're very welcome. Hannah, subscribe by Twitch Prime.
Birthday wishes, everyone.
Jesus, Stephen.
Also, I bought Detroit Become Human last night. Looking forward to playing it after watching your stream of it.
Enjoy it, Stephen. I'm enjoying it. It's my first time playing it on that stream. We're going to continue with it next week. And yeah, I'm well enjoying it. So hopefully you will too. Hannah, thank you for subscribing via Twitch Prime. Big fan of everything you do, smiley face. Well, that's very nice, Hannah. Thank you very much. I think, let's see, I've thanked Stephen for another $5. Jeez. And someone was asking me, Bioshock player, I think, was asking me uni advice. I leave for my first year at university tomorrow. I'm nervous. Any advice? You're the first channel I subscribe to. Wow. Well, thank you, Bioshock player. What we'll do is we'll get to the game. And then we can I'll answer that question because it's a good question. I would certainly send all the best wishes to everyone who is either off to uni or has had their A-level results last week, I think it was last week, or had their GCSE results today, or any American or European or other worldwide equivalents. Don't worry about it. You know, you have to do the best you can, no question. I would never encourage anyone to just sit back and not give a crud. But if you didn't get what you want, there are always options open for you. You just need to think about what it is that you're good at, that you can make a happy, decent living on. And sometimes you don't have to have, the best academic qualifications for the world for that. So, but that's not the question I was asked. We'll run the intro, and I'll think hard about university advice because, I don't know. As always, let me know if this will save your progress throughout the game automatically. Yeah. You see this picture? It's auto-saving. Okay. As always, let me know what the sound is like. No Harry Potter saves. Would you like to create one? Sure. Note, this unfortunately is not the PAL version. I cannot find a...
Hi champ. Can you please let Ben know that I can't make it to the chinchilla races tonight? But I'm still very proud of him and always will be.
Absolutely, watching games for now. I hope you're doing alright as well after your tragedy. The tragedy that befell you. You don't need her. She's rubbish. There's a lot of subscriptions for me to catch up on, and they've also got an admin note here, which is that this is not the PAL version of the game, and therefore, tragically, features no Stephen Fry. National treasure Stephen Fry is in this version. He wasn't in Philosopher's Stone, even on the PAL version, but they got him for Chamber of Secrets, but not in America, because Americans, at the time, didn't know who he was, and even now, some of them probably don't. So, we've got some Stephen Fry wannabe. Weirdest thing is, though, it's still a British guy, so I don't know why... You know, it's not like they changed it from Stephen Fry to a recognisable American. They just changed it from Stephen Fry, a potentially recognisable voice for some Americans, to a completely non-recognisable British voice that no American was going to... Well, he might be famous, but I can't tell who he is. Anyway, it's not Stephen Fry. It's a tragedy. Right, there's loads of subs. Right, here you go. I hope you can hear. I'll try not to talk too loud because this is exposition. Though I'm sure you probably all know the story. Oh, there's subtitles. That's fine. Yeah, I'm sure you all know the story of Chamber of Secrets. So,
along with his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, Harry had managed to defeat Lord Voldemort, the greatest dark sorcerer of all time.
Archis Becray, thanks for subscribing for 4 months now.
Back at number 4 Privet Drive.
Oh, for 4. Yeah, I see. For 4 months.
And even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic.
AJ Springer,
One evening towards the end of the summer
happy
holidays,
6 months subiversary to me. I've decided this is how I'm surviving the bulk of what's left of my shift. Well, all the best to you, AJ. I hope you can potter your way.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back, he will be in mortal danger.
If Harry Discharge goes back.
Make most terrible things happen.
Oh,
Dobby disappeared
Cheshire Cats
shortly after,
with an X on the end.
his brother's friend
Subscribed
arrived
at tier 1.
flying Ford Anglia to
Ready for me?
rescue Harry.
Ready to see my friend
Harry thought
Agrid.
all about Dobby's warning.
Thanks for subscribing again, Cheshire Cats. I think that's everyone. That's certainly everyone who was notified. The notifications in the chat. What does that say? Because I'm Brian. Thank you for subscribing because I'm Brian.
Ron's house, the Burrow.
Touchdown!
Ron's mother, Molly Weasley, marched across the yard and came to a halt in front of them. She didn't look pleased.
Who is this? It's not Stephen Fry, is it?
Car gone. Out of my mind with worry.
It seemed to go on for hours, and Mrs. Weasley had shouted herself hoarse before she turned to Harry.
Very pleased to see you, Harry, dear. Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making...
Antonio66.
He's still
Subscribe to Twitch Prime for 4 months. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, well, not welcome. Welcome to your continued presence in the Walrus clan. Whoa! We went into the game. Antonio66, yeah, subscribed for 4 months. What did I just miss? I was reading something and I wanted to... Oh yeah, because I'm Brian, rare appearance at the live stream for me. Well, it's nice to have you with us. Lloyd Co. subscribed for 3 months. Thanks for being at the Walrus clan, friend. We're in the Burrow. This is some lovely music.
Hello, Harry.
Oh my god, the faces.
Welcome to my home. It's not much. I think it's brilliant. Thanks, Harry. We call it the Burrow. Come on, Harry. If the ghoul is locked the attic door again, we've got to try and find another way in.
Oh! My flipendo's turned on.
I see Dad has placed some crates in the garden. Why don't we use them to climb up onto the roof and then into the open attic window? Seeing you've been stuck at the Dursleys for so long, you can practice.
Why is his
knock
face
techniques
so
on the crate.
wibbly wobbly?
Press the X
I
button.
don't like it. Right. Oh, there's the Ford Anglia. Harry, climb it. Terrible things. More terrible things. I don't think this is just... Ooh. we're immediately back into a cutscene. Press any key to continue. Subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Walrus Clan.
Remember, press the X button to cast.
Right. Oh, Corey Lionbar, I resubbed but didn't get a pop-up. Flipendo me, right? Flip me. Well, thank you, Corey, very much for resubbing. I think I might be able to... look that up. I think I can look at the subscribers. No. Well, not in order of most recently subbed, I don't think, which is not helpful. All I can do is apologise if I've missed somebody. Oh, look at the stretch on that gameplay. It's not good, is it? Really? I'll sort it out for next time. Yeah, it's not great. Anyway, we're in. So, character models literally haven't been changed since Philosopher's Stone. That is just bizarre. Well, I mean, this game I think probably came out within a year of the previous game. They've actually changed. I think they've changed the camera slightly. It's a bit choppums, but Harry moves a bit better, I think. My immediate question is, can I flipendo a chicken? Yeah, in the PAL version of Philosopher's Stone, he goes, Flipendo! And in the American version of Philosopher's Stone, he goes, Flipendo! Now, in this game, I think whether you've got PAL or NTSC, he just says,
Flipendo!
Flipendo! So, you know.
That's it, Harry. Now the other one. Flipendo!
Flipendo!
Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Oh dear, Mum's really not happy, and I think we should avoid her. But let's climb up onto the roof.
We should
and jump
avoid
into the
her.
attic window. Watch me and then follow. To climb onto a crate, walk up to it and use the up directional button. Okay, your turn, Harry. Push into the small crate to climb on top, and then run over the gap to auto jump.
My name is not Harry. My name is CEASELESS Discharge, and don't you forget it. Flipendo! I'm just searching for collectibles. I guess there's probably not any yet, but you don't want to miss any of that. Okay, let's climb onto Ron's roof. Creep, creep, creep. I'm creeping. Josh Edgy. Ah, the classic "we're in a video game" dialogue. Yeah. Just push up on your controller.
We need to calm down the
Christ.
ghoul. He's banging and dropping pipes and it's driving Mum mad. Use your direction.
Anyone scared yet?
To move the chest. Try and catch 60 pipes before they land in the
Hello?
floor like a terrible racket. Right, Harry, let's get to it.
No. Catching pipes. I got your pipe, school. Oh no. It's very Jeremy Soule, this music, if you can hear it, which you probably can't, because it's just clang, 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 clang. Oh, there's some pretty good skills there, though. What do you want from me? There we go. Jesus Christ.
Nice work, Harry. Harry.
Thanks, Ron.
That'll shut him up for a while. Thanks for helping with the
This is
tour.
next level wizarding right here.
Now I need you boys to de-gnome.
Why do the Weasleys just have so many pipes lying
By the
around?
shed walking about with non-magical junk.
Clang! God, who's that in that portrait? What an ugly fella. Ha! Tiny Peter Pipe Master.
Right.
Who's
Let's
Tiny
go
Peter?
find
What are you
Dad.
talking about? I think you mean Ceaseless Discharge, right? Ron, there's a dangerous creature rampaging in the attic. Take your guest and clean it up, will you? Bob the Ninja Goldfish subscribed for 6 months. Good God. Thanks for being with us this long.
Enjoying the stream so far.
Oh.
Personally, my favorite book in the series is Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash.
Yeah.
Your friend, Agrid.
Your friend, Agrid. Can I get back into the ghoul room? No. Okay. Huh, huh. Oh, the Burrow. What a nice place. Nice music. Thank you, Embalm, for the donation there. Very kind. Ron was spiders. He just was.
Dad leaves his junk everywhere.
Oh.
Drives Mum mad. Try smashing
Dad,
these
put your
bags
junk away.
with fully charged knockback drinks so we can get through the gate.
Everyone say it. Because the version in this game isn't good enough. Flipendo! Oh, a bean. Flipendo! Flipendo! Stripy ones. Flipendo! 4. Flipendo!
Nice casting, Harry. Come on.
Is this going to be a full playthrough again, Ceaseless? Yeah, it should be a full Ceaseless playthrough. We're not going to cease until we finished it. You might have noticed, I don't know how many of you watched the Philosopher's Stone walkthrough that we did, but we're collecting just randomly coloured beans, and we just have a bean counter, and that you have that throughout the entire game. I think you just collect beans, so that's something different.
Hey, look. Ginny's over by the Puffs game patch. Why
Oh,
don't you check
Ginny!
her? She's
No!
been shy lately. I wonder why.
Because of her face.
I'm off to see what Dad's up to.
Oh God, Ginny! Is that the garden gnome? She looks bad, doesn't she? She's the one that Harry falls in love with.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ginny. I'm just looking after a pass game, making sure that Fred and George don't use it as a bludger when they play Quidditch.
A bludger when they play
Drag the pass
Quidditch.
game over to the bushes and it'll eat them, revealing every flavour beans that you can collect. Beans can be used to buy famous witches and wizards cards from Fred and George at Hogwarts.
Oh.
If you guide the Puffskein over to the bushes, it'll eat them, and you may be able to find a famous witches and wizards card. Whenever you get a wizard card, it is put into your folio magi. Press the select button. This will show you the folio magi and the wizard cards you've collected at that point. There are 2 types of famous
Oh,
witches
Jesus,
and
Ginny,
wizards.
please.
The silver cards and the 4 special gold founder cards.
Right. Thanks, Ginny. I don't know what Harry sees in her, to be honest. Give me the bean. It's a classic mechanic. The Puffskein eating the bushes. God, he's getting big. Oh my God. That's a lot of bushes for him to eat, but I can't. Ugh.
Well done, Harry! Here's a famous witches and wizards card.
Felix Summerby.
Oh, he says the name now when he picks it up.
Best find Bron, Harry. He's gone off to see Dad, I think. It's this way.
Oh, why is she... Is she covering her face as she
Here,
runs?
Harry. See you later. It's just through here, Harry. See you later.
I don't want to see you ever again. Oh, the beans! A magical fruit. Musical fruit. Someone said they studied Jeremy Soule. I still don't know if that's how it's pronounced. One day I might look it up, but today's not that day. I studied Jeremy Soule while studying composition. He's incredibly talented and very capable of aping John Williams. It is a bit John Williams. It's a bit sort of... It's that whole kind of John Williams, Danny Elfman, you know, sort of 80s, 90s, orchestral... It's very magical, kind of family movie sort of thing. But he is, by many accounts, an arse. Shame, really. Oh, that's a shame. It's like Pogo. Pogo, who does those, like, really slightly soundscapey remixes on YouTube of, like, movies and TV shows and stuff. And they're kind of a little bit surreal. Like, he just puts words together that sound nice melodically rather than, like, the words don't actually mean anything, the way he mashes them up. Really good stuff musically. You've probably seen some, even if you don't know him by name. But is also apparently a real asshole and has, like, said some horrible stuff on record. So, there you go. Scandal pending. So if this is the second book and they're in the Burrow, how does Ginny know more Hogwarts stuff than Harry? Good question. Maybe because she's from a wizarding family, I suppose. Wait for the Puffskein to excrete a card.
Hello, Harry. I'm Arthur Weasley. I was wondering.
Oh my God, look
if
at
you'd
him.
help
It's Chris
me
Tarrant.
gnome the garden.
Hello and welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Is it A,
Unfortunately, I seem to
a
have
Ford
lost them
Anglia?
under all
B,
this junk.
junk?
Wait for the Puffskein to excrete a card or pay $1 and get the beans instantly. That's how this game would go these days, sadly.
Holding the X button levitates each piece of junk. Use your directional buttons to move the junk about, and press the triangle button to drop it onto the rocks.
And
break
press
junk
the
up.
triangle button to drop it onto the rocks.
Could you charm them and drop them onto the rocks, please? Maybe we can find those gloves. I know I left them around here
I
somewhere.
know, I left them around here somewhere. But we don't want to give you that. Oh,
Remember, Harry, it's just like the charms class last year. Better find the denoming gloves. We can't denome without them. Lift up the crates and then drop them on the rocks below.
I will.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh my God, I think this is the voice actor who did Lee Jordan in the previous game. Fern Cotton. I think Harry is voiced by Fern now.
Wingardium Leviosa!
He is. His voice is a bit deeper. I think his voice broke a bit in the year between the two games, but it's definitely Fern
That's
Cotton.
right, Harry. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Arthur Chris Tarrant Weasley. Are you confident? Final answer.
are you sure?
Well
Final
done, Harry.
answer.
Nice work. You found the denoming gloves. Here they are.
Ooh.
Thanks for helping Dad out, Harry.
Oh,
You've also learned how to charm objects. I'm sure that will come in very handy. The sooner we
Don't
denome the
patronise
garden,
me, Ron.
The sooner we can get some sleep. I'm exhausted.
I wonder if there is a coughing scandal in this game, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. God, that's one to confuse the non-British members of our audience. That, oh my God, look at its legs! Oh my Christ! No! No! I will not have this. Looks like a spider with two legs. It's not really like a spider at all, is it? But Christ alive. Yeah, in the British version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which I know you have, not just in America, but that's a proper, like, worldwide TV show.
Thanks for all your help, Harry. I think Ron's run off ahead through the gate to do some denoming.
When I say Chris Tarrant, he was the long-time host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in Britain and looks slightly like this. And there was this guy who tried to cheat in British Millionaire where basically a bunch of contestants met, because they have that fastest finger first thing where like 12 people are on the show but only one of them gets picked. And of the 12, this one guy got together with another guy who was really clever, and basically they had an agreement where if Guy A got into the hot seat, Guy B would cough whenever the right answer was read out, so that Guy A could win the money and then split some with Guy B. And it happened, and he won £1 million, and it was only afterwards that it all came out. He was called Charles Ingram, Major Charles Ingram, and it all came out that he'd been cheating and stuff, and they took him to court, and yeah, it was a whole thing. And then they did a special episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire about it, and they milked it for all it was worth. They did pretty well off it, to be honest. Yeah, the guy's wife was in the audience too, but I don't think she did any coughing, did she? Elvish Laddie said she did.
Gnoming gloves to good use. Mum wants us to throw these gnomes over the fence and into that field if there's no magical junk. To fling a gnome, you're going to need a good run up. Hit the square button as quick as you can to build up speed.
This is very linear
Once
at the
you
moment,
reach
isn't
the
it, this
fence,
game?
You begin spinning on the spot. Press the triangle button when you're ready to throw the gnome. You get points for distance and for hitting the targets.
They're making it into a movie or an ITV drama with Michael Sheen as Chris Tarrant. That's crazy. Carrie says the wife coughed as well. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. And then it's just people reacting to the chicken legs. Chicken skipped leg day. Yeah. The other thing about Chris Tarrant, the only other time he was in the news, not Chris Tarrant, Major Charles Ingram, the fraudster, was he was chopping his lawn with a hover mower, and he went over his foot and chopped his toe off, and his toe flew up and hit him in the eye, and he had to go to hospital for his eye and his toe. That's a true story. Right. Tap square button to spin. Excuse me? Oh my god. Get off me, get off me.
Press the triangle button to throw.
Oh my god, Harry, are you okay? It's in a pirouette. Can I... Get off me. That duck sound as well is the exact same duck sound effect as on an iPhone, like, alarm system, so it's a bit off-putting. I hit the phone box. Why do the Dursleys have... Oh, I guess Chris Tarrant brought it, because he likes Muggle stuff, doesn't he? That duck is really... It makes me think that I'm going to wake up in bed every time it happens. Oh! Get off me, get off me! Can I hit the beehive? No, but I can launch it 100 meters.
As far as anyone can throw them.
That's as far as anyone can throw them. Let's do a half beans. And try and hit the car. Huh. No. Please, Harry, I pressed it. Huh. Oh no! High score. Waves. Right. Get off me! Oh no, that's not good enough. Ah! I want to hit the car! I could get it in the pond, maybe. Get off me! Get off me! Right. Car. Oh no, it's too wide now. Oh no.
You hit the car.
Great shot, you hit the car! That's a high score. Harry Potter and the animal abuse.
Excellent, Harry. That's your all-time highest score.
It's the first time I've done it, Ron.
Good fun. Do you want to play again?
No. Plot twist. Harry leaves Hogwarts to pursue a career in Olympic discus. Oh, that would be amazing. Or no, it would be hammer throw, wouldn't it? Get off me! Get off me!
You've made my day. Streaming my favourite, goofiest game. Love you guys. Flipendo. Who. BBB Blaze it. Potheads.
Is this safe? Of course it's safe. Well, mostly.
Thank you, Hazy Orion, for the $5 donation. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's good to know. I just realised ages ago I was asked by the Bioshock player about university and I got distracted, as I thought I probably would do, and forgot to answer. But I will wait until we get in here. We're going to be dueling, I think. Christ, these boys.
Okay, dueling is really simple. All you have to do is try and hit your opponent with the knockback jinx. Every time you hit your opponent, you get closer to disarming him.
And don't forget, fully charged knockback jinxes can be cast by holding the X button.
Why do they sound so different?
But don't worry, Harry. Fred will go easy on you this time.
Okay? Let's duel.
That's the one opportunity they could have got away with reusing a voice actor, the twins, and they didn't. They've not reused. There's also a washing machine, apparently. I'm about to duel. Just quickly, Kieran 9896 says, "Hey TP, you said that you wouldn't play games after the Chamber of Secrets, the Harry Potter games after the Chamber of Secrets. What's different about them games? Just not as fun to look at the awful designs? ? Yeah, basically it's completely redesigned. It's in a different engine. They weren't on PS1 anymore. They were on PS2 after that period. It's not that, like, maybe I would play Azkaban and stuff, but I also just like this phase of the series, whether it's the books or the movies or the games. I just like the first couple. There's a much more sense of sort of innocence and fun about them. I like when they get darker, but I also really like the childlike, happy times early on. So, yeah, there you go. Azkaban is a bizarre game, so weirdly paced and silly, says Elvish Laddie. Well, I might have a look at it. I might look it up online and see if it's worth playing. The other thing is, it's actually it's more hit and miss when you emulate PS2 games, we found. Like, PS1 emulation is a pretty solid, surefire thing. But anyway, advice for Bioshock player about going to university.
Joel!
Young Potter's going to have to be on his guard this afternoon. Fred Weasley's a master tactician.
Oh my god, he's just going to keep dodging me all the time. Fred! It's like tennis. If I get close, it has to travel a shorter distance.
Lovely work from Potter. Weasley's got his work cut out now.
Oh no. He's doing me.
Nice work from Potter. For a beginner, he's doing really well.
For a beginner? Oh no, don't get hit now, Harry.
Beautiful play by Weasley. Nice stuff there. Well done,
Got him.
Harry. You won the first round.
My advice for uni is,
Get ready! Joel!
I think it's like it's important to, assuming that I think you said you're going away to live there, some people do still live at home if they're going to like a nearby uni, but assuming you're going off to live away from home, maybe for the first time in your life, I think it's very important in the first few weeks particularly to like just immerse yourself in like as much as you can to try and meet new people, get to know the people you live with. Nice one, Harry. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
But this time we'll introduce some special jinxes.
Right.
Good idea.
See that TV? See the way it's sparkling? That means it's got a special jinx in it. To get the special jinx, you have to force me to hit the TV with one of my jinxes.
That will release an orb that you can run over and pick up.
Okay, I get
nearly
it.
Forgot. Special jinxes can only be cast using the circle button.
Right.
Get ready.
And can I definitely not just shoot the TV myself? Well, one of us hit it.
Press the circle button to cast that special jinx.
Okay. So even if you're not like a big party animal, that's fine. And I'm not suggesting like that you should just, well, you know, you have to get into that and you have to go out and do all the drinking and the partying. I don't like going out to clubs and stuff, really. I don't mind going to a bar or a pub and having a chat with a person, but I don't want to go and like dance to crap music and, you know, just look at people who are out on the pull. So I'm not saying like, well, you know, there'll be a lot of that going on in Freshers Week, so you better do that because you have to. Oh no, I've given him an orb. Have a go, Fred.
Look at that. This is turning into a
Oh!
classic
Oh no.
Nice work from Potter. For a beginner, he's doing really
But most unis put other things on as well. They put like In fact, I think nowadays drinking is like actively discouraged at a lot of universities, and like they purposefully try not to do Freshers Week just full of like, let's go to all the clubs. But in any case, there'll be things for you to do during the day, assuming it's like most unis. Just get to know people. Keep in mind as well that like everyone actually does want to meet new people and make new friends. You know, you might think like, oh god, I've got to go and like try and make friends with new people now, and it's like, it's not the case of like there's all these people and then you're this one outsider who's coming in and like, hello, can I be your friend? Like everyone. I mean, it sounds like an obvious thing to say, but like, it's important to remember that everyone is in the same position as you, pretty much. Like, they won't know anybody. They'll be keen to, like, meet new people. So don't worry about that if you're that kind of person and you don't like to, you know, be put into situations like that. We all burn together. Subscribed by Twitch Prime. Thank you very much indeed. We do all burn together. Yeah, we're all going to burn together. The Amazon is on fire. So not only is that putting a lot of, you know, bad stuff into the atmosphere, but it's also getting rid of trees which take carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. So it's a double whammy, really. Fantastic. Part of me wishes I'd gone to uni for the social aspect, but I still haven't decided what I want to do with my life. Cecil Prumps, don't feel like, you know, oh, I should have gone to uni. You know, social aspect or not, like, if anything, that's not a good reason to go. Some people do go because they're like, oh, well, you know, it's fun, and that's what everyone my age does, and I should go so that I can party. Costs too much to go to party for 3 years. Like, it's not worth it. If you don't think it's right for you, sort of academically and career-wise and CV-wise, don't feel like you should be going.
Use your knockback jinx or you'll win Guardian Leviosa to defend yourself. If you find you're getting a little low on health, chocolate frogs will help replenish your energy. So keep an eye out for them. Right, let's split up. I'll go this way. See you soon, Harry, and good luck.
Right. So this, I do know what happens here. I remember this bit. Not kidding. There is a washing machine boss battle coming up. Not only is it a washing machine boss battle with a health bar, like some kind of Soulsborne game, it throws pants at you as projectiles. So, yeah, it's going to be... Ron? Ron? Where did you go, Ron? What was that? Rogue frame there just flickered up. Ron's gone. There's a lawnmower. Lipendo. Oh, those stripy ones look really tasty. They remind me of Campinos. You remember Campinos? Cecil Prump says, it does cost too much, and I'm too old for all that malarkey now. Hey, I've never been... Even when I was younger, I didn't want to do that. Dr. Mundy, as someone who teaches undergraduates, I can say with some certainty that if you don't want to go, don't. You won't have a particularly good time. I totally agree. Thank you, Dr. Mundy, for that insight. You're an actual doctor. An actual PhD, probably, I'm assuming, if you're teaching undergrads. My focus at university was on my studies, and yes, people at art school do study and work hard despite the stereotype. I believe you, Embalm. But I also did meet a lot of my friends and my fiancée at school, so I do think it's important to balance if you enroll in a college. Balance both, yeah. I had friends that never did anything social. I had other friends that only seemed to go partying, to each their own. I totally agree. When I say that I'm not into partying, I mean there's a difference between not into partying and not into socialising. You know, I would hang out with friends. I just wouldn't go to sticky floored clubs where they play oh yeah, can't wait to just go and like spend £8 to get into a dark, noisy place where it's just 4 notes over and over again. Sounds great. You know, maybe I'm a bit of a cynic, but that's... Oh, there's bees! Jesus! Beesus! Can I shoot the bees? Bees. It's the MIBs. Oh, is it just a... It's just an obstacle that I have to avoid. Okay. But yeah, you should balance. Definitely, if you're going to uni, it is important to you know, get some socialising in. But remember what you're there for. You know, if you party too hard and you leave without the result that you wanted, then oh my god, here he is. Then what did he play? What did you pay like £9 grand a year for? What, to go to a club? You could have done that just from home. You could have just gone to like the nearby clubs. Washing machines, live longer with Calgon. Come on, shoot your pants. Oh! They look like pooey towels. What's Mrs. Weasley been washing? Hello?
Wingardium Leviosa!
I got you. You're mine. I'm assuming it goes up here. Why am I putting it up here? Drop it. Now what?
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, do I climb on it? That's quite a good idea, actually. The boss becomes a platform. Like it. Flipendo! Oh wait, can I raise it up again from here? Oh, I'd like to. How do I... Hang on. No, Harry, stop. I met most of my friends during my uni times in meetups outside of school. It was nice to hang out with people with similar interests and do things related to that. We usually hung out in coffee shops or bookshops or parks instead of pubs. That sounds lovely, Agent Foxy. I would have been your friend at uni. Flipendo! 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 Wait, hang on, don't smash that. Can you climb on this? No. Harry. How get up ledge? Okay, Google. Where can I find a second washing machine? Can I reach it from... Might be one on the other side, potentially. Or, if I bring it slightly further away, I might be able to... Harry says for Pendo, the same way I imagine the women who shouts Ricky in EastEnders would. The woman who shouts Ricky. What was her name? Bianca. Oh yeah, here we go. We got it. Fantastic. We got the beans. Huh. Defo looking to join in clubs and societies at your uni. I did it and was the best choice I made. Absolutely. Harry Christopher Robin, I didn't even think to say that, and I don't know why, because that probably is the best advice. Join societies and go along to them. again, like, if you're... Maybe I'm just speaking about myself here, and I think I am to an extent, but if you're the kind of person who feels a little bit like you don't want to go to the first meeting because you're kind of thinking, what will people think of me, or what will I be expected to do, or, you know, weird social situations. I don't mind social situations, but I'm not that good in new situations. I don't like change very much. But anyway, I joined... The best thing, my absolute highlight of university was that I joined the Comedy Society, and we went to like the Edinburgh Student Festival, Comedy Festival in Edinburgh. We put on like improv shows in like pubs and clubs and stuff, and in the uni buildings as well. We had a sketch contingent. We would like write sketches together. I did stand-up on 2 occasions, or maybe just 1 occasion. But anyway, that was super fun. That was a bit of an adrenaline thing, because like while you're waiting to go on, you do just want to do ceaseless discharge into your trousers. But yeah, man, that was the best thing ever. And that's where I met all of my friends. I used to hang out with those guys constantly. We were from like different years and different courses, but we all just like blended together. So that is the best advice, I would say. Throw yourself into socializing in whatever way you want to do. In the first, couple of weeks, get to know people. Be open to hanging out with your flatmates, your halls friends. Particularly in the first week or so, that probably is where I would make a bit of leeway. Like if you're not into like going out to say the pub, but they all want to go to the pub, it might be worth just, maybe going to the pub just for on 1 or 2 nights in that first week, just to get to know them. Oh my god, all the beans. But then once you've got the first week or so done, the best thing to be doing is being a member of a society, I would say. So yeah, do that. Do that. I went to college and lived on the grounds, so the only thing I missed with uni was all the clubs, but it's not a reason for me to go, lol, says we all burn together. Yeah, some unis in Britain are campus unis, where they are these weird artificial kind of fake, they look like new towns or something, like Milton Keynes, where like it's been thoughtfully designed rather than most of the towns and cities in Britain, which have weird windy roads that go nowhere and stuff. Warwick is one that comes to mind. I went to look at Warwick. I didn't go in the end, but that was a weird looking place. It looked good, like a good uni to go to. I'm sure I would have been very happy there, but I ended up in a city uni. Well, actually, I went to 2 unis because I did postgrad afterwards. And actually, the first one was campus. But the second, I did a year in Newcastle, where all of this comes from. This is why I'm here. This is why I know people here. It's where I met my fiancée. And that was a city uni. And so you have clubs and pubs and stuff on the doorstep, and libraries and museums and things. Whereas on campus unis, you have like... So quite a lot of them do tend to have like bars and stuff, and maybe even a club, but they're kind of purpose built, and it's a bit weird. But, it's all good. Flippendo! Flippendo! That duck, man, literally every time I hear it, I just think like, oh, I could have left my alarm on. That's so embarrassing. Whack. Not that I have the duck, but I just know that it is one, What's Durham Uni like? Asks Harry Christopher Robin. I don't know if you're asking me or someone else in the chat. I don't know if you're asking me because you know that I went to Durham. Because I did. But yeah. I went to Durham Uni for my main 3 years undergrad. But that was, people might say, oh, but I thought you said that you were in like a city uni, like for your first. Not, no, sorry, I thought you said you were in a campus one, but that's a city uni. Well, they actually have a campus out in Stockton where some of their courses were on this like separate satellite campus away from Durham City. It was like 40 minutes away. When I left, they were starting to move a lot of courses away from there. I don't know if they were like entirely just closing down that campus or just like shifting stuff around. So maybe they don't even do that anymore, or maybe they do it hardly ever. But Durham Uni was nice. Durham's a nice city, but I didn't get to go that often. Didn't think a great deal of Stockton-on-Tees. Don't know if there's anyone listening from Stockton, but man, the clubs there are quite something. Wobbly Pants just gave us 100 blipendos there. Thank you very much. Very nice. What happens if we jump in the river? Harry, do not jump in the river. You will not survive. I did it when I was younger, and that was a bad move. You are a wizard. Turned Scottish there from that video. What happens? Oh, I can't. There's an invisible wall. Harry, I heard that you were planning on jumping in the river. So, I cast Invisible Wallius on the bridge to stop you falling in. Because I'm your friend. Your friend, Agrid. Ah. Oh, it's one of those mechanical lawnmowers. A hodder-da-da-da. Oh. Get away. 69. That's the weed number, everyone. Look, we've got weed beans. And in 20 minutes, 22 minutes, it's going to be the sex number. Oh my god, the camera. I'm having a lovely time with this game. I don't even know what I'm doing, and I'm just enjoying it. We're having a nice chat about universities and stuff. Bees, please. Bees. See how my bees.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, this guy's inferior to the guy from the first game. Wingardium Leviosa. Verdimillious. Sorry, I'm getting a bit overexcited. We aren't even at Hogwarts yet. Yeah, I know. Just wandering around the Burrow. Excuse me. Oh. Remember, always weed your beans. Or. The Weasleys have a dog. There aren't really any dogs in Harry Potter. I know there's Sirius, but he's not really a dog, is he? He's a man pretending to be a dog. Are there any other dogs? Oh, there's Fang. And Professor Lupin. He's a dog. Oh my god. Why all the brown baby grows coming out of this thing? Pants.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Sirius Black is a furry. Oh my god, he is, isn't he? Oh my god.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lupin is my favourite character, says Archesby Cray. Lupin's, I think, my favourite character as well. And I've said it before multiple times, probably like a broken record, but David Thewlis, who plays him in the movies, should absolutely have been cast as the Doctor at some point in Doctor Who. He was in another drama. It was like a mini-series. I think there were like 3 big episodes called Dinotopia, with some slightly wink-wonk CGI and stuff, but it was set on this island where dinosaurs still existed. Not like Jurassic Park. It was like there was a society of like ancient. It was like an ancient society, but they had dinosaurs who were like, the dinosaurs could talk. I don't know if they could all talk or just one of them. There was definitely one talking dinosaur, and they used them for like cars and stuff. And David Thewlis was like this slightly dodgy character in that. A bit of a... One of those guys who... He's actually a kind of a baddie, but you kind of... For some reason, you can't help but like him. Hello? And, Dinotopia, it sounds like it was trying to compete with Primeval. Well, first off, it predated Primeval by quite a way. And secondly, it had a completely different vibe to Primeval. Primeval was set in modern day and was a bit... You know, everyone wore leather and studded jackets and stuff. Dinotopia was set... It was cheesy, it was American. Hello? And the society that the dinosaurs lived in was like kind of Egyptian, Greek inspired, ancient. So it was very different to Primeval. But David Thewlis was in it, and he played this character. And the way he dressed, he had this like long coat and like an old kind of waistcoat looking thing, and these like spectacles, little spectacles on his nose. He looked like he could be the Doctor. He just needs a sonic screwdriver in his hand, and he would just look like the Doctor. I've never heard of Dinotopia. Yeah, it was... Hey, I'm not... Who's speaking bad about Primeval? Just saying. Dinotopia came before it and was nothing like Primeval. Primeval was pretty good. The CG was pretty bad. Well, it was okay. It just very much looked like it wasn't actually taking place in the world, in the live-action world. But yeah, Dinotopia was a book series, Banana Milk. And the show was made in... I don't know, early noughties or something. Peter, did you ever watch his performance in An Inspector Calls? No, sadly, I think I've not actually seen that much David Thewlis content. I'm sure he was in something... Oh, he played the Earthworm in James and the Giant Peach, which was pretty weird. Love that film, though. Love that Burton animation. Oh, there's a Witches and Wizards card. Okay, hang on. If I smash these, will they die? Okay, no, we're fine. We'll get this card and then we'll look at our Folio Magi, see what we've got. Can I reach from here? Oh. God. Can't get any closer. Okay, there we go. Who's that? Merlin. Oh, they've just recycled them from last year.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
Oh. Okay. That wasn't Hengist of...
Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms.
Report card. It's been a bit slow and glitchy every time I press buttons, which is a bit scary. I've just quick saved because I don't want it.
Felix Summerby, inventor of cheering charms.
Can't make it any bigger than that. Oh, that's what a letdown.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
Oh, hang on.
The village of Hogsmeade.
Well, that's not who was on the card.
Inventor of cheering charms.
Inventor of cheering charms. Okay, well. The card mechanics are not as good as they were in the previous game. Never mind. Never watched a full episode of Doctor Who. Didn't see anything from that made me go, yes, I much watch this. David Thewlis may have changed that. Yeah. Imagine the fangirling, the Tumblr.
Oh, hi, Harry. Thank goodness.
If Professor
you came.
Lupin became
My puff skein swallowed
the Doctor.
my Remembrall, and I got lost trying to find him. A Remembrall tells you that there's something you've forgotten to do.
Nowadays, Dinotopia is kind of hilarious. The acting is just awful. It really is. David Thewlis is alright, but it's not. But he hasn't been cast as like a cheesy character. But like the American lads who go there are really cheesy. Yeah, it's not good. What? Sorry, what did you say? My puffskein swallowed my Remembrall, and I got lost trying to find him. Yeah, I know what it does. You can have it, Harry. I don't have my wand on me now, so use your knockback jinx on the puffskein and he'll spit it out. Okay. Well, why do you not have your wand on you? Hang on, you're not allowed to cast magic. You don't go to Hogwarts. Oh my god. The pig-faced lady of Manchester Square. That's a reference. Here we go. Oh. All the cutscenes have broken. That's a shame.
Ginny! There you are! God, nice work, Harry. Hope Dad's junk wasn't too much of a problem for you.
Oh my god!
We better get back to the house.
Excuse me?
Waiting to take us to Diagon Alley.
Diagonally. Diagonally. Hope Dad's junk wasn't too much trouble for you. Jesus. Hope Dad's mouth wasn't too much of a... hope Dad's knob wasn't too much of a mouthful.
As you've never travelled by flue powder before, you need to know a few things.
Right.
When you're in the fireplace, say where you're going.
And keep your
Diagonally.
elbows in.
Mind you get out at the right fireplace.
Are you sure this is safe? Piece of cake. Diagon Alley.
Oh my god, what is this? We're going on the Super Happy Fun slide. Oh! Jesus, I've missed a bean. Mr. Bean? I love that show. Oh. Oh! Ah, ah, ah. Oh, you can slow down. Oh, that's good. I don't want to slide faster, game. I want to get all these beans. Oh, no, slow down. Oh, the beans make you go faster, I think. Okay, here we go. I hope I make it in time. Beans? Jesus! I've taken damage. No! Rip. Madame Pomfrey, help. Someone get me to Hogwarts now. Ceaseless discharge.
As you've never travelled by flue powder before,
When you're in the fireplace,
And keep your elbows tucked in.
Mind you get out at the right fire.
Mind you get out at the right fireplace.
Cake. Diagon Alley.
On alley. Right. Slow down, Harry. You've not got much. Elf! Flipping it. When you turn left or right, he just goes up to full speed. It's like that movie where the bus has to speed around the city, keeping its speed above a certain above 60. And if its speed drops, it explodes. It's called speed. What? Do I need to get all of these beans? I don't think I do. I didn't have to in the last game. If I get most of them, I'll be an happy Potter. Hello? Game! What are you doing? You're not really supposed to slow down like that, I think. It was 80 miles per... no, hang on. It wasn't 80. It was... it had to stay above 20. Right? It wasn't 80 miles an hour. You're thinking of Back to the Future. That was 88 miles an hour. But the bus that couldn't slow down had to stay above 20, right? Am I right, guys? Someone confirm or deny. This is very Jeremy Saul, this music. Harry. You got out at the wrong fireplace, Harry. This is Knockturn Alley. Oh my god. This does not seem like a safe way to travel. Oh! Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh. Game. Help. 50? People are saying 50. I suppose 20 is not that. People could just jump off at 20. And mind you, they couldn't jump off at any speed because there was a bomb, wasn't there?
Evil-looking masks.
When that guy tried to walk across the plank.
And rusty spiked instruments hung from the ceiling.
Oh.
The sooner I get out of here, the better.
Now in the book, this is where he meets Hagrid for the first time. Your friend, Agrid.
Appeared on the other side of the glass. Harry looked quickly around and spotted a large black cabinet. He shot inside it and pulled the doors closed, leaving a small crack to peer through.
This guy does sound familiar, you know. I feel like I might have heard him in something.
And Draco Malfoy stepped into the shop.
Draco Malfoy.
The man who was with Draco could only be his father, Lucius Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco.
Mr. Malfoy was trying to sell the shopkeeper certain dark magical items that he didn't want the Ministry of Magic to find out about.
Right.
Harry went to Flourish and Blot.
Oh no, Hagrid.
While he was in there, Gilderoy Lockhart, Hogwarts' new defense against the dark arts teacher, was signing his latest book.
Nice big smile, Harry. Together you and I were at the front page.
Haha.
Harry met up with Ron and Ginny Weasley. Lucius and Draco Malfoy were also there.
Oh. Interesting that they noted
Famous
that.
Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Ginny, who was very fond of Harry, defended him.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Lucius Malfoy insulted the scruffy state of the second-hand books Ginny had bought.
I suppose those books are the best your father can give you.
Lucius plucked a copy of A Beginner's Guide to Transformation from Ginny's cauldron, examined it briefly, and then replaced it.
Oh.
No one at that time realized how much of an effect this gesture from Lucius Malfoy would have on their lives.
Ooh.
None the wiser. They found the car.
But surely all he did was pick up the book and put it down.
Flew it into the sky over London. They saw the Hogwarts Express far below.
What?
And followed it for
We've
some
missed a bit. They couldn't get through the door. And they nicked the car. That's why they're on the... Ron's not supposed to be driving this. Jesus. Well, no Agrid.
We've lost the train. Let's check out that tunnel. Looks like we found the train, Ron.
Yikes.
Try not to scratch the paintwork or my dad will kill me.
Oh, we're going to fly the car now. Hello?
Pick up the speed boost to stay ahead of the train. And watch out for any obstacles.
Oh man, this game's great. I can see why people generally say that the second one is better than the first. And God, you know what? They might be right. Oh, I scratched the paintwork on his dad's car. I believe there's a fork in this... sorry, language. I believe there's a flip in the track coming up. And I think I have to go right. And there's a Witches and Wizards card there. God. I mean, like in the film, you know, we're trying to stay ahead of the trains. In fact, what happens if I fall behind? Let's see if the train can kill me. Oh my God, the noise! Jesus!
Could we ever get a live reading of Blobberotica?
Okay, let me restart that, because that was very loud. Could we ever get a live reading of Blobberotica? I don't know if it's monetizable, I'm afraid. As in, well, not if it's monetizable, I mean, we wouldn't be able to do it on any YouTube content. Because it's explicit. Also, that's... No. Well, maybe on Vidiots, but not on TripleJump, because it's a Vidiots thing. Right. So yeah, I think if I go right at the fork, there is a card for me. Train's coming. Yeah, both in the film and in this sequence, I don't know why. Ooh, I don't know why Harry doesn't just fly up. Oh no, is it to the left? I thought you go right at the first fork. It must be to the left because that's like a kind of off the beaten path. Ceaseless cheating is happening. Ceaseless disc cheats.
And watch out for any obstacles.
We'll try going left. And if there's no card, I won't worry about it. I'm sure we can probably replay this. But yeah, you know, the whole point is they're like, oh no, the train's coming. Why don't we just fly up and away? Like right now. We could just fly out of its path, couldn't we? Never mind. Here we go. Turn left. No? Apparently nothing. I don't know. Oh, Christ. Oh! We must be near the end.
Keep going, Harry. We've got to reach the end of the tunnel soon.
Oh, we still... Is it round 2? Maybe this is where we go... We go right.
Almost there, Harry.
Oh yeah, okay.
Collect the pickups to repair some of the damage the car has taken.
The pickups? Okay, yeah, let's try going right. No, it's alright. You can just head straight in. Oh, Jesus.
Almost there, Harry. Collect the pickups to repair some of the damage the car has taken.
Tom, everyone. We love Tom. Tom's the new presenter on Cultaholic. He didn't want to make a single... Oh! I'm going to have one more go at that, because I'm sure I read somewhere that, like, first right. He didn't want to say a word there. I was like, oh, in you come. And he tried to creep silently. Wasn't really sure whether I should say anything or not. Didn't know if he didn't want me to draw attention to it, but, you know. Okay, here we go. We turned right. Is there a Witches and Wizards card? No. Fine. Fine. See if I care. Jesus. The train's coming. God, it's a bit fast. What was I saying before? Anyone remember? Oh! Witches and Wizards card! Fantastic! I guess I found it. There's no point repairing the car, Ron, because we're going to get smashed up by a Whomping Willow in a minute. Let's not worry about it. Oh my god, the train. Blaze it, everyone! Blip your pendos. Incendio. Incendio! Hope you've all got some herbology prepared.
Phew, that was really close. I didn't think we'd make it out of the tunnel. Excellent, Harry. There's Hogwarts. Try and land the...
Excellent, Harry. There's a cardboard cutout of Hogwarts. Try and land somewhere behind the cardboard.
I don't have control anymore.
Oh no. No.
Tree!
Biff! Oh my god. That doesn't look anything like a willow.
Help! I can't get out! Harry!
Oh, they
you
forgot
need
to
get close to the
put the
tree
black
and
all the
cast
way on the
spell
bottom of the
what's
screen
inside
there.
his mouth.
Flipendo at what looks like its mouth. Strawberry Bunny just subscribed. Thank you very much. And Stephen Scodes is blipendoing as well. Strawberry Bunny, thanks for subscribing via Twitch Prime. You guys can subscribe via Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription with that. No extra cost. So if you're not using it, if you subscribe to us, we'll still get like $5 or whatever from Amazon. Won't cost you anything. You'll be subscribed. You'll get to have all the benefits of being subscribed to the channel. It's great. You know, you can watch the VODs and stuff on Twitch. Why not do it? If you're not using it, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribe via Twitch Prime to us. So, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Wobbly Pants also with some blipendos there. Thank you very much. Blipendo. Wait, does the Whomping Willow have a mouth? Yes, Addy, it has a mouth. What looks like a mouth is what Ron said. You should Flipendo knockback drinks at what looks like its mouth. Oh, look, the Remember All is your objective marker. That's good. Because it's if you've forgotten what it is, it tells you.
Blaze it, dudes.
Blaze it, dudes. Thank you, Stephen. Oh my god! Ah, Flipendo! Gee, how do you want me to dodge that? Am I too close? Will it not let me? Oh, it opens its mouth there, see? Not really sure how you want me to dodge this game. Okay, now dodge. Its mouth is shut. I have to stand away from it. Dodge all the waves. Dodge all the sort of 15 FPS animations that it's doing. I've nearly got it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah! Ron. Leg it. Oh my god, Ron's face! No! Harry Potter and what looks like a Whomping Willow's mouth.
By the time Harry and Ron had escaped from the Whomping Willow, the sorting ceremony had already begun.
Oh no.
They peered in at the Great Hall and watched as the aged-old sorting hat placed new students into the 4 Hogwarts houses, as it had for so many
Headphone
years.
cables, jeez.
Harry remembered putting the sorting hat on a year ago, and for a few horrible seconds he had feared the hat was going to put him into Slytherin, along with Draco Malfoy.
Slytherin!
Not Slytherin, eh? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
But of course, he had ended up in Gryffindor,
Right.
with Ron and Hermione.
Thank you.
As they watched the sorting, Harry noticed that at least one teacher was missing from the staff table.
Hang on.
Ooh.
Where's Snape?
And then, from behind him came the voice Harry dreaded to hear.
Mm-mm.
It was Professor Snape, Harry's least favorite teacher.
Well, well, well.
I'm waiting to hear why you two didn't arrive on the school train.
It was a great start to the term, thought Harry, as they followed Snape to his office. Once there, Snape nastily admonished them about flying the car to Hogwarts.
You will go immediately to your common room, and I will think about how to punish you.
I swear you've got voice actors voicing... You've got several voice actors doing certain roles right now. Because the first line... Was that Emma Watson? The first line sounded like the guy who voiced him in the previous game, but the second one didn't. Oh, it's Nick! God, that was a slightly creepy animation of him skipping around. Here we are, the lower castle. Banana Milk just subscribed, thank you very much. Tier 1, welcome to the Walrus Clan.
Can you believe our luck? Fred and George must have flown that car 5 or 6 times, and they never had an accident. I really thought we'd get expelled for sure. Come on, Ron. Let's go to the Gryffindor common room. Do you think you can remember the way? No problem. Follow me.
Oh my god. So much wrong with that. The voice acting was bad. Also, why would you have forgotten the way to your common room? You've been here for a year. What? Who is that? It's the devil. And Van Gogh. I don't know who that is. Oh my god, Brian Blessed. It's Tiny Tim. Tiptoe by the window. Oh, we can jump and get these beans. Through the tulips. Will me. Got him. 162 beans. Dude. Maybe he fell on his head and forgot everything. Yeah, true. Noel Fielding. Which one looks like Noel? Yeah, it does look a bit like Noel. Oh my god, you're right. It's Noel Fielding. According to the wiki, the narrator is apparently Jim Dale, who voices the Harry Potter audiobooks. Well, he doesn't... The Harry Potter audiobooks are done by Stephen Fry, aren't they? Or does Jim Dale do, like, character voices and Stephen Fry does... I thought Stephen Fry did all of it. Maybe there's American audiobooks by Jim Dale and British audiobooks by Stephen Fry, and that's why they've done it. Because Stephen Fry definitely did the PAL narration in this game. But I couldn't find a PAL version, so... Oh!
Harry Potter mustn't stay at Hogwarts.
Oh my god, he's all... Oh no. That's a good way of doing... Oh, Jesus. It's a good way of doing it, though. Design-wise. They've made it so that Dobby has enchanted all these... Oh. I've got no flipendo. Got to just dodge. Stephen Fry did it all. Jim Dale does the audiobooks. Yeah, he did the American audiobooks. There are 2 different audiobooks in English. There you go. So yeah, basically, they got the audiobook narrators to do the narration in the video games. And just split it by US and UK. That's interesting. Well, thanks for searching that in the wiki. Burnood Takedown. Thank you. Stephen Fry can't say pocketed. He can say pocketed, but he can't say Harry pocketed it. Yeah, this is a famous thing. Stephen Fry... are you okay? You coming in? Why are you hovering by the door?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just going to hide in here for a second.
Why?
The upstairs bathroom is in use. And the downstairs bathroom is doing that thing where the light's on but the door's closed but it's not locked.
Right.
And I'm scared there might be a person in there.
I think the light's been on there for that long. I mean, I think someone just left the light on. But yeah, you never know, do you?
If I knock,
yeah,
hopefully it'll help them with their bowel movement because they'll be so
they go, huh, they might have ceaseless discharge.
Well, speaking of which, how's your first stream going?
It's going fine, yeah. I'm enjoying it. We were just talking about...
Wow!
Oh my
Harry
God.
Potter! It's really you!
It's Colin Creevy.
Colin Creevy.
Oh no!
Oh, he's awful.
It's one of the worst ones yet.
Right, if I took your picture, everyone told me about how you
See, I
survived
don't think I
when
played
you know
this
who
one.
tried
No,
to kill
I
you.
played a little bit of
And
it,
you
but not
really do
much.
have
It's
that
great though.
lightning
I'm really
spot on
enjoying
your
it.
forehead.
Good. Well, it's a shame you won't be able to play anymore
Isn't it?
next week because it'll be Peter.
It'll be
again,
Peter's
won't it?
turn. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, enjoy the rest of your stream, Ceaseless.
Thank you.
Mr. Discharge.
Thank you, Mr. Potter.
It sounds like the upstairs bathroom's free now.
Right, well, enjoy your... Hopefully there will be some cessation of your discharge when you're good and ready. It will end.
I'll post in the chat.
Okay,
I'll
when
let
it's
everybody know.
ceased.
I'll let
Okay,
everyone-
enjoy.
Thank you.
Did someone just put Collins and Mudblood in the chat? Jesus, calm down. He's in. He's gone for his wee or poo. Stephen Fry famously told an anecdote. Well, he may have told it more than once, but I think it was in a stage thing where he was like doing a sort of monologue on stage, saying that he'd been doing. I don't think it was in the first one. I think it might have started with the second book. Anyway, one of the early Harry Potter books. He was recording the audiobook, and he went and he was in a studio. Anyway, he was really struggling.
Flying a car right into the Whomping Willow? People will be talking about that one for years.
Brilliant! What an entrance!
Sorry, what was that accent? Flying a car right into the Whomping Willow? People will be talking about that one for years.
Snape sees us.
That was the most changeable accent I've ever heard. Right, the phrase Harry pocketed it came up, and he couldn't say it, and even when he's telling this anecdote on stage, he can't actually say Harry pocketed it, which is quite funny. And so he rang J.K. Rowling at lunchtime and said, do you mind if I just say Harry put it in his pocket? And she went, no, you can't. And she wouldn't let him. And then from that point on, in every subsequent book she wrote, she included the phrase Harry pocketed it. So that's a funny story. Oh, there's no house points yet. Oops. Good story. Boop. Is that it? Have we de-beamed the room? De-beamed. De-beamed St. Phillips. Flying a car into the Whomping Willow? J.K. Petty, more like. Yeah, you're right. She trolled National Treasure Stephen Fry. Yeah. Dumbledore said calmly. Harry, did you put your name into the goblet of fire? Dumbledore said calmly. This where we're going? I've already forgotten. To the Ray Hall. The footprint of... Oh my god, the layout of Hogwarts has changed since the first book. Since the first game. It's very confusing. Who... Is that me? And Ben! That's me and Ben! God. Actually, it looks a bit like Ross. That's the spitting image of Ross. Someone take a screenshot and tweet Ross. That's definitely Ross Twaddell. That looks so much like him. That's unbelievable. Right, I hope you got your screenshot. This looks like one of those, and it is. Here we go. Is someone hoovering Hogwarts? No, that was the hand dryer. That might have been Ben finishing with his ceaseless discharge. Oh. Oh! Yes, I understand. I can use Flipendo. Oh, there's something flying up above. Oh, it's Books. Oh. A loss. Earwax. Right.
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Oops. Hello, Book? I can't see you because my own arm's in the way. Is there just... I thought there were two. What's going on here? Here we go.
Flipendo! 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 Flipendo!
Okay, it's got a predictable pattern. It's going to be over here in a minute. And it flies upwards. Oh no, I hit the pillar. Oh god. I can't see. Who designed this camera? That's terrible.
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Right, let's find a spot where it lands. It lands there, and just wait for it to come around and give it a. I think I only have to hit it with a single blip. Got it. Okay, thank the Lord. Was it worth it for 5 house points? No. No is the answer. Spotty beans! Have you got spotty beans? Consult a physician. Oh, those ones look so tasty. Strawberries and cream. Lovely music. Jeremy, you've outdone yourself. Jezza. Jeremy. Good work. But there's more beans than I know what to do with. Oh my god, there's beans everywhere. Bean. Here we go. Which is a wizard's card. Who is it? Oh, so they all have Merlin on them.
First time catching a stream since December. Belated blaze it.
Thank you, Cyberslum. Nice to have you with us. Welcome back to actual live streams. We just got Bertie Bott. For some reason, the...
Nick Summerby, Hengist of Woodcroft. Bertie Bott, inventor of Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. Dorcas Wellbeloved, founder of the Society for Distressed Witches.
Dorcas Wellbeloved? No one loves a dork. Can I actually attack that bird? It might be a bonus bean. Maybe not. What was I going to say? Yeah, the item pickup animation was fine for like the first 2 or 3 times, and now it's just stopped working. There might have been just some sort of weird glitch that's happened, and when we restart for next stream, we should have it back. But you know, there are worse things than not being able to see Harry picking up an item. Where have all these beans come from? These weren't here before. That's confusing. Oops. Oh my god, what? The beans are just endless. Endless beans. Hey there, Harry. Beans are everywhere. Hey, there are beans everywhere, Harry. There are beans everywhere. Your friend, Agrid. Harry, you've got to find the bean. There's a bean. Hip. Look how big those books are. Like the size of Harry. It's crazy. I need a chocolate frog. Just Noel Fielding, Brian Blessed, The Devil, Ross, Vincent van Gogh, or Goch, or Go, or whatever you say from where you're from. I say Goff. Live with it. The Devil, and Rowan Atkinson. Bean. Different hairline, but similar face. Depending on where the camera is, because sometimes his face comes up like that, or sometimes it goes down. Oh my god, look how small Colin is! What the hell? Colin? I know you're a first year and I'm a second year, but Jesus! Benedict Cumberbatch? What, that one? That's not Benedict Cumberbatch. God, that's a bit like Ben. The beard's too bushy, but the face... Can you stop doing that, Colin? Right. Do I need to speak to him, or... No, he's just going to keep literally trying to kill me. Colin is TP sized, Tiny Peter sized. He is. Not sure where Tiny Peter is today. It's a Ceaseless Discharge stream.
Look, there's Lockhart's office. I'm surprised he can get his big head through the door.
Oh, good one, Ron. Good one. Good Ron one. What's in here? Discharge ceased and mischief managed. Excellent. Hope you enjoyed your... Oh, he's back again. How's it going? Oh, fantastic. Is there some sort of adhesive? Oh, I should have thought of that. Fantastic. I have sort of tried to keep mentioning it just to remind people. Because otherwise it's not much of a punishment, is it?
I'm not here.
Okay, you're not here.
This has been on you the entire time.
It has. I'm not even going to react to anything because there's nothing. Is that visible there? Yes, it is. Hello, my name is Mr. Discharge. All these beans, man. I hope Peeves is in this game. He's probably not, but that'd be good. Oh, Potter, you're ugly, but what can we do? Everyone thinks you belong in a zoo. Oh! Birdie Milius! Hup. Hup, 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 hup. Are they real platforms? No? What? Oh, am I going to have to come back to this one? Well, I'm definitely going to forget that. Great. Got to come back here when I've learned Birdie Milius. Hup. Ah. Hup. Ah. Oh, look, there's a card up there. Man, just makes me sad thinking of Rick Mayall. Yeah, I know. Peeves, rip. Wait, so what does collecting all the beans do, says the Tick cartoon. I believe these beans are currency from which to buy, or with which to buy Witches and Wizards cards from Fred and George. What would you call your children if your last name was Discharge? Frequent, endless, non-stop. Oh, what's going on up there? There's some owls that are affecting my frame rate. Oh well, they've dressed the set a bit nicer in this game. There's owls flapping round. There's students. Students meandering. That's nice. Maybe you'll get a collector's edition Heinz Beans can. Oh, imagine. Oh, milady. Who is that? Oh my goodness me. Looks like I don't know. He's got a bit of the James McAvoy's about him. Do I mean James McAvoy? Maybe I don't. The one who plays young Xavier. Don't know, there's something. He's a bit very young Stephen Fry as well with facial hair. I don't know, what do you think? Who does this guy and that guy look like? Let me know in the chat. Left guy and right guy. Mr. Tumnus. Yeah, Mr. Tumnus. Oh yeah. Yeah, he looks like Mr. Tumnus. He's even got... It looks like he's got the ears. You're right. Looks a bit like Immanuel Kant. Jim Carrey as Count Olaf in the movie. I'm not even sure which one looks more like... Right guy does look a bit like... Matthew? I don't think he does. Looks nothing like him. Right guy looks like evil Johnny Depp. Are we looking at the same person here? I don't know. We'll think on those ones. We needed something for left guy there. What did he look like? Oh, hello. What's going... Got a card up there. Some beans. And a portrait that we don't have the password for. Oh! Oh god, the music's gone a bit crunchy. I assume I need a password for this guy, right?
I'm warning you, don't come through here. Go away.
Alright. It's a woman. Oh. We're in. We've got Ben Potter? Maybe? And looks like Sean Wallace, is he called? God, it looks a lot like him. It is Ben though, isn't it? Ben could... God, that's a lot like Ben. Why is everyone in here? Lenny, Henry, Dave Benson. Are you just listing black people? I mean, this looks like Sean Wallace. Forrest Whitaker. It's absolutely Ben, though. Yeah. Mr. Tumnus. Yeah, I agree. That looks like Mr. Tumnus. Yeah, the Destroyer. From The Chase. Oh my god, there's more. I can't wait to meet all these portraits. That looks just like the guy from The Chase. And this looks just like Ben Potter. It really does. I've not really thought about it because these aren't photos. These are like talky ones that we don't have to come up with.
You haven't pulled that lever, young man.
I have. Colin Firth. So we've got looks a bit like a very happy fatter Filch from the sides, do you think? Maybe? No, I don't know. God, I can't even see those ones. Where's this going? That looks like... Oh, there's too many. I thought it might stop soon. And there wouldn't be so many to do. But there's so many to do. I was hoping we'd be able to just name them all and then we'd see them all repeated around... Oh my god, that's not a good one, is it? Big Argus, some people are agreeing. I'll take it. Ricky Gervais, yeah, I thought Jack Whitehall, yeah. That's Jack Whitehall. It doesn't really look much like Ricky Gervais, but it'll do. Ricky Gervais, you know, a good makeup artist could make Ricky Gervais into this man, so sure. We'll say Adam Pacitti in armour. Oh my god, yeah, but these are the talking ones. We don't need to worry about them. It does look slight... Well, I don't know. I don't know about Pacitti. This is that Ben again? It is! It's Ben's face. He's got darker hair, though. It's kind of Ben. There's the guy from before, who we've not worked out yet. What do you think of her? She kind of looks, like, familiar. And then that's King Robert Baratheon. Right, anyway.
Why, it's Mr. Potter. I remember you from last year.
Well, your voice has changed.
To the floor above. Come on through, Mr. Potter.
Oh, there's even more. So many. Vincent. Oh, he's looking less and less like Vincent van Gogh, the better look we get of him. Oh my Christ, who's this now? Are we done? Too many portraits. Too many portraits. Too many portraits. That... Jesus. I mean, not Jesus. Just Jesus. Oh! Ooh. some scary music happening all of a sudden. What's going on? Oh, rats. Careful, there's rats. Oh! Actually, they are a bit scary. What's up with that one? Oh my god, I think it was all sort of spaghetti. Are they all like that? Oh my god. Get off me. Ugh, it's all gross on one side. Anna Ferris? I don't even know which one looked like Anna Ferris. Oh my god, I don't think that's right. It's a bit weird. It's all sort of tied up. There's a tiny little potion there. Me and my friend used to crack up if we died to those rats. The famous Harry Potter died to rats. I'm gonna head back just in case. I'm gonna see what's on this side. Oh! God, what's up with these fellas? It's like when you see a pigeon in the street and it's got one of those weird toes. Pigeon toes. Hello? Can I make it? I guess I can. I did. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Actual physics. Right. Hup. This is quite the sideline, isn't it? This secret passageway I've come into. Not even really started the game. Can I just shoot this down? How does this work? No. So after all that, I've just looped back round. That's locked now. What's going on? Tumnus. I came in through there. Can I... Okay. What? Let me, try and go around again, see if there's... People are doing, saying what their houses are now in chat. I'm a Gryffindor on Pottermore. Don't really know what this is for. This block. Oh, it doesn't go that way. Does it go that way? No. So I've got to shoot it down here for some reason. Weird. Okay. Well, that's there now. Let me go round once more. See if there was another branching path somewhere.
If you want to get...
Lord Brotovich, my house is probably Hagrid's hut. Your friend, Agrid. Up. Oh, okay. So, yeah, there's the card. Jump here. Oh! Oh! But this only goes, like, over here, right? Okay, so we've got to access that card by the door that's up there, which makes sense. There's rats here. But you can go either way round, and it takes you to the little walkway with the candles on it, right? There's nowhere else to go. Actually, I'm not going to make that jump, I don't think. Oh, I've got enough health to try. Oh, I can. Okay. So... Oh! going to kick them all into the pit. I find it highly unlikely that that's going to be... Oh, that's going to do anything, but I kind of feel like I should. Okay, they're all in the pit. Oh no, there's one over there. I don't think that's going to make any difference, but why not? It's just weird that they've like added physics objects all of a sudden. Right. And then the door locks behind me. And then I'm just back here. Anyone know what I'm doing wrong here? I mean, I guess now I can like get on here, but I don't know. Why did this lady not want me to
I'm warning you.
pull the lever? I didn't even see what it did. Maybe it turned the rotating cauldrons on. I suppose it probably did do that. Weird.
I hope you...
Well, I don't think I know what I'm doing here, so I'll have to just come back another time. There's some way to access that card, but...
If you want to get to the floor above...
Yeah, I do. I do want to get to the floor above, and then I want to... Oh, Ben is watching us. And now I just want to float over there, if you please. Oh. Oh my god. I thought I might be able to grip onto the portraits. It was a bit ambitious.
Why, it's missed. If you want to get...
If you want to get to the floor above, just come inside me. What? Sorry? Do what? Well, and with that, it's kind of time to end the stream, really. So this is the only way I can go here. And then, you know, there's some rats to kill and a little loop round. And then this walkway. And then you come through here. And it just locks behind you. And then, like, the card is just up there. You could shoot cards in in the previous game sometimes, but obviously there's a door up on that ledge, so that's clearly how you're supposed to get it. I don't know. That's weird. I arrived through that bookcase, and there's this door here. I've already forgotten where this goes again. Oh yeah. Oh look, there's some. I didn't see those last time. There's some Verdimillious. I don't think that would actually help, but anyway, I don't know. Seems like we're gonna have to just do most of these again when we've got the right spell, which is a bit annoying because I don't think any of the ones in the previous game were spell dependent. You could just enter them, or there were like certain areas of the castle that had a spell lesson associated with them, and so you already knew that spell in order to get to that area of the castle, and then all the stuff in that area was dependent on that spell. So I don't know, it's kind of stupid. Just means I've got to backtrack, which is slightly annoying, but anyway, we'll go to the common room. I know I've just passed it, I'm just checking the area for beans. That's locked. The library. Chocolate frog's delicious. And then this goes to the front hall. I didn't mean to go through. No, let's leave all that for later. Okay, let's go to the common room and then wrap up. So, tonight, There's a list of mine coming out. It's
Password?
Oh.
Pig snout? Caput Draconis?
I'm sorry, that is not the password.
Oh no! We don't know the password for the pink lady's portrait. Now we won't be able to get in.
The pink lady?
Ron, you wait here to see if another Gryffindor passes by. I'll find Hermione. She'll know the password.
Right. We've got to find Hermione now. I'll find Hermione. The library door unlocks. I wonder where she'll be. Bookworm Hermione. Right. There's a list of mine going out today. I'm trying not to remember what it was. It's been that I've had it in the backlog ready to upload for like 2.5 weeks, so I'm actually trying to remember. It is it's 10 epic battle scenes from video games, like large scale battlefield, you know, exciting stuff, grand battles. So it's a good one, actually. I really enjoyed doing it. Edited by our fantastic freelancers and written by our fantastic writers, who will be credited in the details on the video. So check that out. That goes live at 6. As for future streams, by the way, thank you, Lord Thoric, for subscribing by Twitch Prime. So next week on Monday is a British public holiday. So Peter will not be streaming. Neither will I. Ceaseless Discharge be streaming. Ben will be streaming presumably as normal on the Tuesday. Then on the Thursday, Ben and Peter will be streaming together, doing some Detroit Become Human. And at some point, you know, probably the Wednesday or the Friday, I think maybe the Wednesday, Peter will do his stream that he would have done on the Monday. So basically, for the next episode of Harry Potter, with Peter Austin as your host, probably Wednesday. But as always, just keep an eye out on the TripleJump social media, at Team TripleJump on Twitter, and at that Peter Austin on Twitter. Yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know we've not, for the past sort of 40 minutes, it seems, we've not had any interesting interactions with weird-looking characters. But, man, I really enjoyed that opening with the Burrow and stuff. And, oh, yeah, that's been really good. I'm really enjoying this. It feels like just more of a good thing, you know, when, you know, you finish the first game and you're like, oh, I really like that game, and now it's over. Now I'm literally just playing a load of bonus content that I've never experienced in my entire life, but it just feels the same, so it's really good. So yeah, more of this. We'll complete it for sure. So thank you very much, Mr. Potter, for your adventures today. And next week, I'm sure we'll probably have our first encounter with your friend Agrid. Harry. He wasn't in the first part of the game, the first 2-hour stream, even though I appear in the book quite early on. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll turn up at some point. Your friend and lover, Agrid. That's it. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. Watch my list. And, end the stream.